Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're gonna do an update on my projects and what I'm juggling in 2023. So basically, I'm gonna give you an update which project is working, which one is failing, which one I dropped off. Don't tell anyone. Which one is doing good, which one is on pause. If you didn't watch my first video, I'm gonna link it for you to go and just watch it and then come back to this one. I'm just going over a couple of projects that I started in 2022. And let's just start with my first one that I started last year, which is Amazon. It's a pretty tricky business model. If it was 2023, I don't know if I would have started it. I don't want to badmouth it for anyone who is going to do proper research and who's gonna start this year. I'm sure you guys are gonna do great. It was a little bit challenging for me. I did my research. One of my products didn't do well. The other two did more or less good. I am in Canada, but I'm selling on both platforms. I'm selling in US and in Canadian platform. US platform is a bit more pricier and more competition, so I'm sticking to only Canada now. So Amazon has a lot of hidden fees. Jeff Bezos is a very smart man. I'm gonna give it another 6 to 8 months to see how it's going. For now, it's a stable income. I cannot say that I do a lot on it, but somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 a month. The next project is YouTube. I love it. You can see, guys, I keep trying to improve myself. I take courses. I really do enjoy it. This is one of the projects that inspires me, makes me feel kind of useful, that I'm probably giving out some good information someone can actually benefit from. So by far, one of my favorite projects is YouTube. In regards to the YouTube channel, I did a review of the courses I took in case you want to start at some point. I'm gonna link them down below, so make sure you check them out. University, I dropped out, but not for reasons you think. I was taking an online course to become a therapist at Athabasca University, which is based in Alberta, so I had to do it online, obviously. I came to the conclusion that it's not for me just because I am very much old school and I love learning face-to-face, especially when it comes to therapy. I want to make sure that I actually, learning and in the end and being useful to someone. So I wanted to take it much more seriously, so I decided that once the opportunity comes up and once I decide to go back to school, I would want to do it like face-to-face. It's not to be compared with when I took courses for YouTube, for camera confidence. A lot of those courses were watching a live person. When I was doing university, it was just projects. We never met our professors, not even over a Zoom call. Third project, the Invention. I'm gonna link it down below as well. So this one is a bit of a slow burn. I found one investor. I'm doing a prototype in China at this point. It turned out to be a pretty expensive project. I'm not pausing it, but once I have a prototype and I can actually send it to different manufacturers here in Canada, I can actually invest at that point more. But at this point, it's not something that I'm really focusing on. I'm really still promoting it. It still has a couple of campaigns running. I'm still looking, I'm still calling, I'm still emailing manufacturers here in Canada. But it's not my main project right now, real estate. So I don't consider that as a project. I consider it more as an investment, but it was a project for me because I bought a new build. Even if I, invested all of my security cushion, I'm still optimistic and I know that this is gonna be a good passive income further down the line. So I consider that a success and a good move for sure. Stocks, yeah, they're not doing good. Thank God I didn't invest that much money. It is getting better, but for 6 months I was just, losing money. Not a lot, but still, for someone like me, for a single parent, I can feel it for sure. Okay, so this was a review of what it's still running, what projects I paused, and I'm gonna do a little intro of what I started this year. Well, last year, technically. So I started the newsletter. I really do love it. It gives you a chance to be very transparent, very honest, especially if you're just at the beginning. Not a lot of people are reading it. Not a lot of people are interested. So you can actually be as raw, as honest as you want. You don't have any fans yet to actually be judging you. So if you want to be in this particular space, if you want to become a content creator and you want to get visibility, newsletter is one of the things that you should really consider. It improves your writing. It helps you with other projects. Writing a newsletter makes my YouTube project that much easier because I recycle my content. Whatever idea that I have for YouTube, I'm always thinking, I should actually put it in a newsletter and write it and send it out when I do every Friday. So there's a lot of benefits if you can intertwine a couple of your projects. Another thing that I'm starting this year, this is actually my first course of the year. It's 30 Sheep 30. It was recommended to me by a fellow YouTuber because I'm a big fan of her and I'm following her. So I actually went ahead, and you should do that if you are in this space. I went ahead and I just wrote her a message on Twitter and I asked her, what would you recommend? I want to improve my writing. I want to make sure that my newsletter comes across as something knowledgeable, that I'm an expert in my field to some degree. And she recommended me this course. I signed up right away. It starts in April. So basically it teaches you how to write online, how to be a digital writer, a nomad, I would say. So I'm looking forward to that. This is one of the first courses that I'm starting this year. Another thing that I started this year is I became much more active on LinkedIn. I'm trying to grow my profile there. As I'm trying to get visibility, I'm adding different platforms, and I urge you, if you are in this space and you are trying to grow, is try to get visibility on any platform that you know of, that any platform that it's kind of, relates to you. I did it with LinkedIn. It's not that hard. I didn't went with a paid membership yet. I'm just growing to see if I want to invest, because it's not cheap. I think it's like over $100 a month actually. But at this point, I'm just cultivating some connections, seeing what people are posting. Overall, I like it. It's a little bit boring, just slightly, but if you want to get visibility, then by all means, definitely jump on the opportunity. One more project that I'm doing, this is personal project, is I am teaching myself, I am training myself how to do a headstand. Let me tell you, it's not as easy as it looks. I'm doing it like half of it, like just against the wall, but it's pretty challenging. And if you are someone who's younger, then you should definitely start when you're younger, because I feel like I fear much more when I'm older. I fear of hitting myself. I fear of like hurting myself. When you're younger, and actually when I was doing it, my baby daughter, she would just like stand on her head and try to put her feet up. Children have no fear. So if you are a younger person, then you should definitely start it earlier rather than later. But this is my physical project, and I am gonna give you an update in 6 months when I'm gonna do another one of these videos. Please do leave me a comment what you're working on this year. 2023 is gonna be a great year for new beginnings, and I hope you are getting better physically, mentally, emotionally, and I will see you in my next video.